Yo, what's good? It's Geronimo Davis with Rep Management and Music Group, and it's Tracked Out Tuesday. So I got a couple questions for you music artists and for you producers. Um, how do you find your beats? Friends, family, BeatStars, YouTube, other production websites. Do you record over a two-track, or do you get waves, fully tracked out beats, which means that you're getting the full production from the producer, all the sounds, so that the sounds and the vocals can be mixed together, as opposed to just what you downloaded or ripped. Um, these are very important questions because it helps you decide the producer you choose your production from, and it directly relates to the final product. So as a manager, I prefer to have my producers form a business and a personal, and maybe even a personal relationship with the producers that they like getting beats from. Or if they like this one producer sound, we'll just make sure that we establish a good working rapport to make sure that we can continue having an open lane and open channel to a producer where we can keep something good going, So, making sure that you are creating an environment administratively for yourself as an artist to where you can keep track of the beats that you buy, or the beats that you're interested in, instead of just ripping from YouTube, writing to something, recording something, dropping it, and then you never really know who the producer is. You never really build a relationship, and then if the track does happen to do something, you might not have the support that you may necessarily need. So, it's a good thing to try to make sure that you do look to get some type of exclusivity to your productions. Running into the instance where you bought a beat and you want to promote it, you putting some money into it, and then come to find out another artist has the same beat that they bought or leased just as well. And that's the business. That's the reason why you get something exclusive from a producer. So artists, real quick, when you're thinking about getting a beat, when you like a beat, when you think you want to write to it, if you think you got something dope to it, especially if you know you want to release it, the first thing you need to do when you approach producers is be ready to pay. It doesn't mean you can't negotiate to what is a fair price within your budget, but it doesn't mean you have the right to just not include the producer in their musical work. It's very important that you create good relationships with the producers, especially if producers have the capability to really enhance your sound. You know what I'm saying? So to take the extra time to make sure you're there to pay them, that you have the appropriate paperwork done, and that you get things to them in a timely manner if you need to return things back to them, and vice versa. So make sure that you have this good relationship with these producers, because this is what's going to keep you going in the long run. Also, if you're getting beats from producers, if you're getting beat packs and they send you 5, 6, 10, 20 beats, don't stall. Go through the beats, see which ones you're interested in writing into. Say, hey, I'm gonna get back with you in a couple days. These are the beats that I really want to write to. Can you hold off on these for me, so that way I can write to these 5, and the rest of them that you send me, you know what, I don't want to write to them, you can put them back in your catalog to shop. When you create those type of business relationships with the producer, it lets them know you're serious. If push comes to shove, you end up never doing anything to any of their records, and you don't ever say anything to them. Like, they've just been sitting there with these beats, waiting for you to do something. But let's say you did do something and you still never said anything. They done sent the beat pack to 4 or 5, 10 other artists. So now those guys may be working on the same beats, and you got this whole plan in your head that nobody knows. So just make sure that you are respectful of everybody's time and their abilities. Don't shortchange anybody, but by all means, I really feel like producers and artists should try to find a way to collab more, do your split sheets, get your percentages right, and build a good working relationship as opposed to trying to tax each other for it's not even a tangible product yet. Nobody knows if it's going to be good or not. So to try to tax each other in some instances isn't helpful to everybody's situation. There's so much more I can talk about with producers and artists, and this can go like nonstop. But if you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, producers, you want to put some things out there, artists, you want to put some things out there, drop them in the comments, DM me. I still, I love talking music, and look forward to hearing from you guys. Peace.